18 WJTS Sports presents the Southridge Raiders versus the Forest Park Rangers. This game is brought to you by Carpet Warehouse, DuBois County Tire and Supply, Eubler & Sons, DuBois County Cares, Westside Dairy Queen, Sternberg Ford, and the Gaslight. Now let's go down to the court.
Good morning and welcome to Boys High School basketball here on 18 WJTS. The Forest Park Rangers at 9-4 entertain the 6-7 Southridge Raiders in a PAC matchup here at Beekler Arena on 18 WJTS. Should be a great game. The Rangers and Raiders in a possible sectional preview in the first week of March. Raiders coming off that setback to Greensburg on Saturday. Forest Park beat Washington here Tuesday night. Last year, Forest Park got a 48-46 win over the Raiders at Huntingburg Memorial Gym, and the last 35 years of the series, Forest Park owns a 31-24 advantage. We'll take a break. We'll have the opening tip and more. Forest Park and Southridge on 18 WJTS. It's Southridge and Forest Park here on WBDC and 18 WJTS. Taking a look at the starting lineups for tonight's game. First for the visiting Southridge Raiders, Caleb Wibbler, a 6'2 senior. Camden Gasser, a 5'11 senior. Sam Summersheim, a 6'3 senior. Carter Whitehead, 5'11 and a junior. And Colson Montgomery, a 6'4 senior. Raiders coached by Mark Rohr in his third year at Southridge, 9th overall. Jeff Tooley, Craig Pope, Michael Hopkins, Cody Thompson, Evan Julian, the assistants. Aubrey Block is the head athletic trainer. For the Forest Park Rangers, they go this way. Drew Howard, a 6' junior. Landon Nally, a 6' junior. Wade Leonard, a 6'1 senior. Simon Jacob, a 6'3 senior. And Blake Hagedorn, a 6'7 senior. David Welp in his third year at Forest Park, assisted by Grant Welp, Phil Winkler, Mike Cronin, and the Rangers 9-4. Southridge will wear the black uniforms trimmed in white and red. The Rangers in the homestanding white with forest green numerals. The Rangers and Raiders occupy benches across the way, which is different. They've got the gym set up where all the fans are away from the benches on one side of the floor, and the benches on the other side with no fans behind them. So
that's usually the setup that they have on girls' games.
So it'll be Hagedorn and Montgomery to jump it up at the center stripe. Raiders go to the goal away from their bench to the right. The ball is in the air, and we are underway. The Rangers control the tip, and Nally will drive it across the 10-second line. Out to Howard on the high right. They swing it right side, or left side, I should say, to Jacob. Whitehead on him. Jacob spins down the lane, gets cut off. Baseline to Nally. Open 15-footer, and he knocks it home.
Wide open was Nally on the left side here, and Forest Park draws first.
Raiders on the attack the other way. Whitehead with it, out to Gasser, left side volleyball line. They go to Summersheim on a clear out. He got fouled going to the basket by Hagedorn as they cleared the left side of the floor out, and Summersheim galloped right down the lane, and he'll shoot it twice.
I don't think Summery believed that he was that wide open right there. That lane just opened up big time, and he'll shoot it twice here.
Summersheim at the line, fires the first free throw. It's good. It's 2-1 Rangers on the RG Mechanical scoreboard, just underway. 33 seconds in at Beekler Arena tonight. Summersheim, the next charity toss is in the air. It is up and good. And we are deadlocked at 2. Rangers will take it the other way. Nally up the floor for Forest Park, goes to Howard. Now Nally, Simon Jacob, high left outside the arc, guarded by Montgomery. Kills that dribble, goes out top to Leonard. Now to Howard. They're going to try to keep him out of the lane. He goes down the lane, out to Jacob. Thought about the three, out top. Down the lane, Leonard. He got his shot blocked away inside, but a blocking foul on Southridge. Montgomery blocked the shot, but it may be Summersheim on the foul. We'll see. Yep, it is Sam.
Yeah, both of them were there, but you're exactly right. One got the block and one got the body.
Well, the Rangers at the free throw line as Leonard fires it up and he knocks it home. 3-2 Rangers. 7:03 to go first quarter here at Beekler Arena. Next charity toss in the air. This one rattles out no good, rebounded by the Raiders. Gasser will bring it right down the middle here at Beekler across the 10-second line. Point wing deep right to Colson, drives hard right baseline, inside, had it blocked, got his reload, put it up, got it and won. That looked very familiar. We saw that all last week and throughout the season. Nobody can stay in front of it.
Right, exactly.
So it's 4-3 Raiders, and Montgomery will get the bonus or the and one free throw. Free throw is up and good. Montgomery with an early three, and it's 5-3 Raiders. Forest Park the other way. Nally goes out deep to Jacob. Jacob picks up his dribble, gets it to Hagedorn way out deep. Howard, free throw line, rise and fire, and he nails it. So we're tied at 5. Howard gets his first two. 6:30 to go first quarter. Southridge back with it offensively. Montgomery, point wing, deep left to Whitehead. Out to Wibbler, high right to Gasser. To Montgomery, deep right hash mark. He rises up and drills the three.
He was up way downtown, actually.
8-5 Raiders. Forest Park back the other way offensively. Drew Howard out to Nally. Nally puts it on the floor one time, sends it back to Howard. Howard looks to penetrate, ride the lane against Wibbler. Gets cut off, goes back to Nally at the point. Nally back out to Howard. Now to Leonard. They give him that shot from distance, but he doesn't shoot. Goes back to the volleyball line to Hagedorn, into the corner to Howard. We've got a whistle.
Offensive foul.
An offensive foul away from the basketball on Forest Park. Their second's going to go against Simon Jacob. Raiders up 8-5 here. 5:45 to go first quarter.
Well, I'd like to take this opportunity while we have, Kurt. A nice win for Coach Hopkins and the Junior Varsity Raiders, 42-35.
Got off to a great start and able to get that victory. Here comes Whitehead out to Colson near the Ranger bench. Summersheim swings it right to Gasser into the post. Montgomery got chopped by Hagedorn. No whistle. Colson can't believe it. Goes out of bounds off Forest Park, and the Raiders will bring it back in. So Gasser will bring it in on the sideline on the Raiders' end of the court. They go to Whitehead. On the high right goes to Colson. Montgomery straight away at the volleyball line. Raiders +3 here, 8-5. Montgomery wide open, three in the air left wing, and he knocks it home again.
Goodness, that was even further out than the last one.
There was a reason he was wide open. He was way outside the volleyball line. Here comes Nally up the floor for Forest Park to Jacob. Jacob, free throw line, backs his man down. Ball knocked away. Here comes a dunk by Colson. He hammers it home. Woo! And David Welp wants a timeout. Raiders 13, Rangers 5 on the RG Mechanical scoreboard. As this 30 is brought to you by B&A Construction and Design, the construction projects that you may have around the house. Give the guys and gals at B&A Construction and Design a call at 812-683-4600 or stop by and see them at their new location between Jasper and Huntingburg, those big red buildings, again, between Jasper and Huntingburg. So a good start for the Raiders, unlike the Greensburg and Heritage Hills game. They didn't get off to a good start, as Coach Rohr lamented in the pregame talk, but now tonight they are.
Well, and in the Battle of the Memorial, still the same scenario, though. Not a lot of people could stop Colson Montgomery inside, and, that's going to be the case tonight as well. And like you said, he's just off to an amazing start here.
And then when you add him knocking down the outside shots, that's a whole different thing.
Yes.
Because you can't play him. You can't play him to drive. You can't play him to shoot. 13-5, Rangers back at it. They can put up points as well, as we saw them do against Day School. Jacob with it, goes right elbow, slides down the lane, gets cut off. Out to Nally, three in the air, left side, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Hagedorn, dumps it into Nally, nice pass, and he scores.
Good offensive rebound there by Hagedorn. He's a big body in there as well.
Good cut by Nally, getting the ball from Hagedorn. 13-7 Raiders here with 4:36 to go opening quarter. Whitehead leaves it off for Gasser. Gasser on the high left wing. Sends it to Whitehead. Volleyball line out of Gasser left. High post to Summersheim. He goes down the lane out to Wibbler right side deep. Now to Whitehead. Raiders up 13-7. Whitehead penetrates into the lane. Goes by Nally. Runs into Hagedorn. Goes up and under. Blake blocked his shot. Now Gasser steals the outlet. Lays it up and in.
Johnny on the spot. Gasser there with a big theft, and the Raiders up 15-7.
Good block by Hagedorn, but his outlet pass right into Gasser's hands. Rangers with it. Nally deep left to Simon Jacob. Jacob comes off a screen. Raiders hedge out on it. Jacob has to back it out. Goes back, cut to Howard. Howard underneath the basket, runs into Colson, lays it up anyway and scores. Good cut.
He even lost the ball momentarily there on that drive, but he was able to collect it and put it up and in.
15-9, Raiders up, 3:39 to go first quarter. Gasser out to Whitehead. Whitehead looks right, skips it left to Colson. Thought about distance three, just keeps on going out further. Whitehead inside to Summersheim, had the open shot. Goes to Colson, left corner, rise and fire. This one clanks off the rim, no good. Long rebound, run down by the Rangers. Forest Park on the push. Nally brings it up for the Rangers, Jacob. Jacob with it, goes out to Nally. He cranks the three. This one is good.
Well, somebody needs to get out on Nally. I mean, he's got the hot hand for Forest Park and wide open again.
15-12, Raider lead cut to 3 with 3:02 to go in the first quarter. Wibbler with it for Southridge, across the back line to Gasser. Now back to Wibbler. They make him give the ball up. Now Colson into the corner to Camden. Back to Colson. Tees up another three. Good again. His third triple of the first quarter, and it's 18-12 Raiders. Just no defense for that, especially, again, if he's hitting that shot. Here comes Forest Park. Down the lane, Leonard. He walked with it going through the lane. This Raider team, we talk about how good a defense they play. They don't give much up. If they do take away things, then somebody else is going to have to hit an open shot, and that's what Nally has done so far as Cooper Ebelhair comes into the game.
Yeah, Hagedorn is going to take a break. Again, that's the big 6'8" senior for Forest Park, so size goes out here for Forest Park.
Coop's going to guard Colson here. He's a really gritty defender, quarterback on the football team. Right side, Gasser into the post to Summersheim, right baseline. Sends it back out to Colson. He'll shoot it again, and he'll hit it again.
Wow.
He has hit 4 threes here in the first quarter. Now the Raiders steal an outlet pass. They go now throw it away to Nally. Raiders cannot stand prosperity. It's 21-12 Raiders behind the shooting of Colson Montgomery. Simon Jacob with it, goes out deep to Leonard, kicks it to Cooper Ebelhair, now back to Howard. Howard looks to penetrate. Ball off on the wing to Nally, now back to Howard. Drew shovels it off to Simon Jacob with $1:37 to go in the quarter. Jacob proceeds to go down the lane, had his shot blocked out of bounds by Montgomery and Summersheim, and the Rangers will recycle underneath their basket.
Well, it's been a long time since a Southridge team has put up 21 points. Still 1:31 to play here in the quarter.
So the Raiders defend this end zone out of bounds play with 1:29 to go here in the first. Forest Park around the outside. Cooper Ebelhair now to Nally in the corner. Nally out to Jacob. 3 in the air straight away. Good for Simon Jacob. Rangers with a couple of threes themselves.
Well, they only missed one shot from the field here. Raiders 21-15.
Oh, Montgomery will have it out front. Goes deep left to Carter. Right side to Camden Gasser. Gasser, Montgomery. Volleyball line, 3. This one rattles out, no good. Little heat check. Here comes Howard. Howard goes around Wibbler and runs right into him, and a foul on Wibbler.
The second team foul on the Raiders here.
So Nycombe will come into the game for Southridge. Caden Nycombe, 21-15, Raiders on top. Under 50 to play first quarter. Forest Park gets it in. Out front, Nally, left of the lane. Shot blocked away by Montgomery. He clears it. Colson quickly across the timeline. Crossover dribble into the lane to the basket. He got fouled en route, hit the bucket, but I believe it's going to be down on the floor.
Yep, they're going to stay on the floor, but very close to being good. But so the Raiders will inbound it underneath their own bucket. Again, 38 seconds to play here in the quarter. 21-15 Southridge.
38.4 seconds ago. Whitehead to inbound underneath the Raider bucket. Sends it back out to Gasser. Gasser with it to Whitehead. Free throw line jumper. Clanks off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by the Rangers. They'll have it with under 30 to play. Drew Howard out near the timeline, near the tip circle with the FP. right in the middle of Beekler Arena. Drifts it right on the dribble, now brings it back straight away at the timeline. Nykum on him, giving him some space. He's such a good driver. Now he gets a ball screen. Summersheim hedges out on it. They get it to Hagedorn. Pulls up left wing from 15. No good. Rebound inside. Rangers save it right to Colson. And that's how the first quarter ends. Raiders 21. Forest Park 15 on the RG Mechanical scoreboard. We'll take a break. We'll have more after this. After one, Raiders lead 21-15. Want to send out a best wishes to our colleague, Roger Stuckey, the voice of the Rangers. Get better, Roger. We miss you tonight. I know he's listening, and it's always having Roger out at the gym or the football field. Of course, you with the Bombers. So, Roger, take care, and we want to see you back here soon.
Again, terrific shooting in that first quarter. The Raiders 7 of 12 for 58%, 6 of 9 for Forest Park at 67%.
Raiders run a back cut out of the quarter break. Montgomery goes in for the layup and got fouled. He'll be there for the and one. He collects his 19th point with a quarter in the books so far.
Yeah, 17 in that first quarter of play alone.
Foul on Cooper Ebelhair. They ran that same play coming out of timeouts, it seems, all the time, and he bangs home the free throw. Colson's got 20 of the 24, and it's 24-15 Raiders. Rangers the other way. Reed Howard into the game for Forest Park. Goes to Nally. Into the corner, Howard. Reed with it, a couple of dribbles on the right wing. Out to Ebelhair, now Drew Howard. He gets a screen, goes off the low side of it, lays it up and in. He is also very good at going to the basket. He gets his 6 point, and it's 24-17 Raiders.
Oh, that is what he does best, is his drive to the bucket there, and Drew Howard gets another one.
So the Raiders take it the other way. Gasser with it. Ball underneath his arm. Mark Rohr shouts out instructions. Nykum with it on the left wing for the Raiders. Skips it to Whitehead. Whitehead into the post to Summersheim. Out to Gasser. Gasser to Whitehead. Looks inside. Back to Camden. Gasser with it to a cutting Summersheim underneath the basket. Takes it up. Scored and won. That time he went in against Nally and laid it up and in. Summersheim collects his fourth, and he'll have an and one opportunity. Nailed 2 free throws earlier. And the foul, they're going to give it to Ebelhair on help. That's his second.
Well, good ball movement by the Raiders, and good post up there by Sermy there, and he got it and won.
Next free throw by Summersheim is good.
Well, how about this? Southridge, perfect 5 for 5 at the free throw line. We'll take that any day.
27-17, Rangers the other way. Reed Howard, left wing with the between-the-leg dribble. Out to Hagedorn, now Ebelhair. In front of the Raider bench, guarded by Montgomery. Out to Hagedorn, now Reed. Howard with it, they give him baseline. Nykum then flushes that off. They go out to Nally. Nally picks up his dribble. Rangers working around the outside against this stingy Raider defense. Forest Park with it. Drew Howard to Hagedorn, 17-footer right wing, no good. 3 Raiders up for the rebound. It's Montgomery clearing it down, up the floor to Gasser. Gasser with it on the left point outside the arc. Right-hand dribble out near the Ranger bench now with 6:13 to go here in the first half. Raiders plus 10 at 27-17. Gasser breaks down the defense, goes into the lane and walked with it. Tried to stop, and then his foot slid. Now he gingerly skips around like he is injured a bit, but now he's ready to go. He's bending over, and he should be all right.
Second turnover on the Raiders, as Raiders with a 10-point lead here, 27-17, Forest Park on the attack.
Rangers with it the other way. Reed Howard right of the point. Goes to Hagedorn. Cranks open the 3, and it's off the rim, no good. That's what the Raiders want. Ball batted around. The Rangers pull it out of there. Now Drew Howard right wing with a 3, and he hits it.
Again, Raiders just not boxing out, and Forest Park getting those offensive rebounds and putbacks.
27-20, Raiders up by 7, 5:37 to go until halftime. Point wing to Whitehead on the deep right side. About 10 feet behind the arc, out to Nykum, into the post to Colson. Colson against Ebelhair, backs him down, goes into the corner, Whitehead, tees up a 3. In and out, no good. Rebound volleyballed around inside. Gasser comes out of there with it. Now brings it back out at the right elbow. Shovels it off to Colson, back to Gasser. Wide open 3, good. Gasser patient. It came back around to him, and it's 30-20. Raiders by 10 on the RG Mechanical scoreboard.
That's the 5th triple for Southridge.
Ebelhair with it. Now to Blake Hagedorn. Now to Drew Howard on the right side near the Raider bench. He works against Whitehead. Out to Reed Howard. He fumbles it momentarily. Got it back. Now he'll back it out straight away. Now deep left to Cooper Ebelhair. Guarded by Colson Montgomery. Now to Nally. Nally skips it right side to Hagedorn outside the arc against Summerside. Shuffles it off to Reed Howard. Goes into the land of the Giants. Kicks it opposite, and a whistle to travel by Drew Howard on that quick first step move, and it's back to the Raiders.
For turnover now. Again, give Southridge a lot of credit there on the defensive side as well to cause that turnover. And again, now Southridge, 4:34 to play here till halftime.
It's a quick closeout. Rangers do turn the ball over a lot. David Welp is not like that so far. Summerside out to Gasser. Gasser down low to Colson. Right block, puts it up and in.
Just throw it up.
Colson Montgomery with 23. We've got a timeout on the floor here at Beekler Arena. It's a full 32-20. Raiders on top on the RG Mechanical scoreboard. We'll step aside. We'll have more after this. Back at it, Beekler, 32-20. Raiders on top. 4:19 to go here in the first half. Raiders at Washington tomorrow. Rangers here with Paoli here at Beekler Arena tomorrow. Rangers haven't been home very often, so they get back-to-back home games. Actually, well, they had the game Tuesday night here against Washington. Rangers bring it up. Nally back in the game. Goes out to Drew Howard. Or Leonard, I should say, back in the game. Goes to Drew Howard into the corner to Reed Howard. Creates some space, puts it up from 16. No good. Weak side rebound by Camden Gasser. Raiders plus 12 here. Gasser up the right side to Whitehead. Jump stop in the lane, puts it up around the rim and missed it. Hit every part of the rim, didn't fall. Good drive by Carter. Here comes Forest Park the other way. Howard down the lane, great drive, missed it. Colson saved it from going out of bounds, but then he threw it out of bounds.
Well, he blocked it first. Colson blocked the shot of Howard. It's already his 3rd block here of the evening.
Simon Jacob will throw it in near the Raider bench. Looks, gets it into Wade Leonard. Leonard with it for the Rangers. 3:41 to go until halftime. Leonard works against Gasser, terminates that dribble, goes out to Cooper Ebelhair, guarded by Montgomery into the corner to Drew Howard, drives it hard left baseline, jumps up in the air, throws it out to Hagedorn, and he couldn't get the 3 to fall. Rebound ripped down by Montgomery. Up ahead to Gasser. Gasser across the timeline with 3:22 to play. Whitehead, slant drive to the left elbow, proceeds to go down the lane with a finger roll, missed it, got his reload, put it up and in.
He's taking some nice shots, just couldn't get it to go down right there. Yeah, good follow-up there, and the bucket.
Raiders up 14, 34-20, into the corner. Wade Leonard with it, goes out to Jacob. He triggers a 3. This one glances off. Long rebound, Montgomery. Across the timeline in high gear. He proceeds to go down the lane with a finger roll, laid it up and in.
He wanted 25 points, and he got it.
Another timeout for David Welp. The Raider lead 36-20 with 2:51 to go here in the opening half at Beekler Arena. It's a 30. We'll stay here. But again, Montgomery with a 25-point first half with 4 3-pointers. Those all came in the first quarter.
Yeah, he's just putting on a clinic right now, and I guess he hopes isn't the last time he plays Forest Park, because he'd love the possibility of seeing him again in the tournament. But boy, just a terrific first half thus far. 25 of the 36 points belonging to Colson.
And when he's not doing it, everybody else is open shooting their shots.
Yep.
So, or getting drives to the basket. So it's setting up pretty well for the Raiders. And again, their defense has been really solid. The Rangers have hit some shots, but they've earned or worked for those shots that they have gotten. So David Welp put the brakes, or hoped to put the brakes on that little run by calling the timeout with 2:49 to go in the second. Forest Park will bring it up the length of the floor. Howard goes off to Leonard. Now to Simon Jacob. Volleyball line straight away. One bounce, picks up that dribble. Goes out to Leonard. Leonard now will go right side to Howard. He rises up for the 3. It rattles in and out, no good. Rebound once again by Colson Montgomery. Raiders up 16 with 2:25 to go in the second quarter. Gasser shovels it off to Whitehead. Top of the point, the Nykum with it. Looks left, goes back right to Gasser. Gasser with it to Nykum. Wide open 3. He shoots it, and it goes in and out no good. Popped in, popped right back out, and the Rangers have it. He was open, good shot. Howard down the lane, goes to Leonard, takes it into the paint, gets cut off, leaves it off for Jacob on the high left side. Raiders again playing sticky man-to-man defense. Jacob runs into Summersheim on the drive. Nice pass into Leonard, and he scores. Good cut by Leonard.
Well, they were 1 for 7 prior to that bucket there by Leonard. So they needed a basket, did the Rangers.
Good things happen when you cut to the basket, and that's exactly what Wade Leonard did right there, and they found him. 36-22 Raiders. Whitehead with it on the high right side. Top of the free throw line to Nykum. He'll go down the lane against Hagedorn, goes up and under, and got the bucket.
I like that. Nice inside move there from Nykum.
Rangers the other way. Jacob spins in the lane, throws it hard off the glass, and he scored. He almost threw it through the backboard, but that's why that little white square is on there. You hit that, most of the time it goes in, and that was a good shot there. And
yep, it went in.
38-24, the buck 8 to go, first half. Raiders back on the attack. Gasser with it. Takes it toward the left elbow, gets cut off. He spins it back out to Carter Whitehead. Now Gasser back at the point for the Raider 5. Gasser guarded by Leonard, gets it off to Colson Montgomery. Montgomery on the dribble, he pulls up, shoots the three. This one glances off. That didn't look good from where we were sitting right away. Yep. And it's pulled down by Jacob. Raiders up 14, 38-24, with under 40 to play here in the first half. Now Gasser nearly steals the ball in the passing lane. They get it to Jacob. Jacob, free throw line, spins down the lane, puts it up and scored again.
Oh, he's had a couple crazy shots. That really a nice move right there. A little twist and turn, and now the Rangers have hit their last three, so now Southridge will go for the last shot.
Jacob very good offensively. He's offensive-minded. They run two guys at Colson. He gives it up to Camden with 12. Now back to Colson with 10. Guarded by Leonard. Colson out near the timeline. He fires it baseline to Nykum. Nykum out to Gasser with 3 to Whitehead. Whitehead puts it up at the free throw line. He missed it. Got it blocked. That was a bad possession at the end of the quarter. And half by the Raiders, kind of bogged down, and the Rangers iced it at the end of the half. 38-26, Raiders up by 12 here at the intermission on the RG Mechanical scoreboard. So a good half by Southridge. Forest Park, though, made a little run by hitting some consecutive shots there.
Right. They hit 3 consecutive shots there to get this a little bit closer. The Raiders kind of a couple bad possessions the last 2 times trips down to the court, but they lead this one by 12 here at the halftime break.
Basketball tonight brought to you by RG Mechanical, our scoreboard sponsor. If you're in need of plumbing work or your heating or air conditioning fixed, also your duct work cleaned, then call the experts at RG Mechanical at 812-683-0675. You can stop by and see them on Highway 64 in Huntingburg. Raiders on top 38-26. We'll take a break. We'll have more from Beekler after this. Back out at Beekler Arena. Raiders on top 38-26 as the Rangers will come out first here in the second half with their original starting lineup.
Yeah, Raiders will have the basketball to start the second half. No, actually it is Forest Park.
So Forest Park will drop it in right below us, or way below us. We sit high above courtside. I think it gets higher every year. The first day this place was open, Mr. Hoover's brought us up here. I didn't think it was that high, but I think as I get older, it's higher and higher. Rangers with the ball down 12. They go out to Jacob.
That's just your age climbing up the steps. That's what it is.
That's probably true. Go top of the key to Drew Howard. He glides down the lane. Big jump stop. They're going to get him with that walk.
5th turnover on the Rangers there. Yeah, that was a kind of a tricky jump stop there. We're going to go get by with that one.
Rangers going to press just a bit. Southridge breaks it. Wibbler on the outlet pass. Gets it back to Gasser. Gasser with it. Has it out front, guarded by Howard. Leaves it off for Summersheim. Wibbler, top of the point, to a back-cutting Gasser. Made a bad pass, didn't get there. Drew Howard gets it. He spins across the 10-second line, fires it inside. Ball tipped away once again, but Hagedorn runs it back down, out to Drew. He penetrates into the lane, spins, gets cut off, goes to Nally. Baseline to Hagedorn, back to Nally. He fumbled it, picked it back up. Goes out to Hagedorn. Goes to Jacob. Jacob gets cut off, forces it up. No good. Weak side rebound. Summerside Raiders have it. Here comes Montgomery after 24 first half points. Colson into the lane. Big jump stop. Takes it up too hard. And he gets whistled for a foul as he tried to knock it out of Nowley's hands once he had the rebound.
You know, after the miss shot there, went over the back of Nowley.
No foul trouble for either team other than Cooper Ebelhair picking up a couple of fouls in that
early in the
half.
first quarter, yeah.
38-26, did not get to the bonus. Howard left to the lane all the way to the basket and made it look easy.
Yeah, that's what he does best right there.
No doubt. It's a 10-point game, 38-28. Rangers had that big double-digit comeback against Gene Miller and the Hatchets last night, or on Tuesday night, I should say. Raiders trying to snuff that out. Summerside takes it hard to the basket, put it up, missed it badly. Rebounded by the Rangers. Up the left side, Simon Jacob in front of the Ranger bench. Jacob comes to a stop on the dribble, leaves it off for Leonard. Back to Howard. Howard penetrates into the lane, gets cut off. Hagedorn, free throw line jumper, no good. Ball tipped around inside. Rangers get another offensive rebound. Out to Simon Jacob. He drives inside against Whitehead. He cuts him off. Nowley, top of the point three, no good. Rebounded by Gasser. Gasser with it for Southridge. Raiders want to push. Gasser into the lane. Goes up against Howard. Gets stopped. Out to Colson. Three in the air. Right wing. Hard off the back rim. No good. Rebound ripped down by Hagedorn. Forest Park down 10 with 5:31 to go here in the third quarter. Howard gallops into the lane. Puts it up. Missed it this time. Raiders altered it. Gasser up ahead to Summerside. Goes in from the right side against Hagedorn. Got hammered. He'll be at the line to shoot two. Raiders just pushed it that time.
You're right. And Sam ahead of it right there, ahead of the break, and he just took it up strong, so he'll shoot it twice here as he already has a couple free throws in that first half.
So Summerside will be at the line. Hagedorn gets his second foul. This one rolls around and in. Summerside with 6 in the game. Again, Raiders at Washington tomorrow. Little triple header starting at 4:30 with the freshmen, then JV and the varsity. Next free throw splashed in by Sam, and it's 40-28. Raiders by 12. That's the lead they had at the break. Rangers take it the other way. Howard out to Nowley. Nowley looks left, goes right to Howard. Howard with it on the left-handed dribble. Leaves it off for Wade Leonard. Leonard looks left. He goes to a curling Howard down the lane, and he got pushed through the lane. I believe it's going to be Wibbler. And that is Wibbler.
Yep.
His second. And Howard just a tough matchup. He's so good at getting the lane. I mean, he just barrels in there with good control. Keeps that dribble alive. The inbound to Jacob. Jacob has the ball on his hip into the corner. Nowley, 3 in the air over Summerside, no good. Rebound Hagedorn, reverse layup, got it and won. Raiders did not block out at all. There was not a body on Hagedorn. He rebounded, then put it up, and that's when the Raiders got too close and fouled him.
Let's see who the foul is going to be on here. It's
Colson
like
second.
Montgomery, yeah.
That's the only thing that's going to stop him tonight, it looks like. Although he hasn't scored here in the third quarter, we're about halfway through as Hagedorn hits it. And Colson has had, if you look at his scorebook down through the years, he may go for 18, none, 8, and it's very different throughout the 4 quarters. Hopefully they'll keep that going where it's consistent in every quarter.
Well, Forest Park has cut this double digit into a single digit now.
They're trapping Gasser up to Whitehead. Whitehead with it, pitches out top to Wibbler, back to Gasser. Gasser lobs it down low to Summerside, all in one motion, put it up, missed it, put it up again, and got hammered. Man, he missed the point-blank shot and then got his own rebound. He kept at it. Now Summerside will be at the line for 2 more free throws.
Yeah, that was just a perfect alley-oop there by Gasser there to get it into him, and he just point-blank missed it, but he stayed with the play, and he'll shoot 2 here.
That's 3 on Jacob. He might have to come out, and he will, as Cooper Ebelhair checks back in for the Ranger 5 of David Welp. He in his 3rd year.
Simon Jacob, that's an active player right there, 6'3" senior.
He's really good. I talked about it offensively. Summersheim doing well at the line tonight. Perfect.
Raiders are perfect, 9-9.
That's very welcomed.
Yes.
42-31. Howard got bumped by Colson, no call. Howard puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Caden Nykum. He ripped it away from a Ranger reaching in. Boy, Colson was very fortunate. He didn't get a foul as he bodied up on Howard. And Howard's going to be whistled for the foul on that defensive rebound situation. The Rangers' third of the second half. Nykum to inbound, Rangers pressing. They go to Nykum, he breaks it. Nykum all the way to the basket right side, lays it up, missed it, but Montgomery on the follow got the roll. Kind of a halfway dunk on a follow.
Halfway dunk follow-up, yeah.
The ball popped off the rim and back in. 44-31, Raiders increase that lead. Leonard goes out to Landon Nally. Shifts it right to Drew Howard. They're going to give him that outside shot. He comes off a screen, though. Spins in the lane. Ball knocked away. Raiders have it. Gasser leaves it off for Colson for the slam.
Yep.
Thought they may throw it up like they did against Heritage Hills for the alley-oop, but it was rather tame by Colson. Now we've got a timeout on the floor.
That is the fourth steal for Gasser. He's really been active here.
Raiders back up by 15 here with 3:38 to go in the third. A timeout. Rangers will take it with them on the RG Mechanical scoreboard. We're back after this. Back here at Beekler, Raiders 46, Rangers 31. Forest Park will bring it up in that other county rivalry game, 32-23. Cats lead the Jeeps at the intermission of that one. So Forest Park, after the David Welp timeout, will take it the other way. Howard with it for the Raiders, or Rangers, I should say. Gets it into the middle to Leonard, out to Howard. Shot fake, puts it up from 17, had it blocked, and the Raiders come up with it. The outlet to Gasser, and he got pummeled as he was in the lane on that outlet pass, and it's going to be against the Rangers, Leonard.
Again, just so impressed with Gasser here tonight. He's just going all out on both sides of the court here tonight. So great to see him being so active.
Raiders inbound to Colson. He goes into the lane, spins, leaves it off in the corner. Whitehead three, no good. Rebound battle for Hagedorn, ripped it out of there like a man. Gets it up to Howard, to a running Leonard. He had his shot blocked away, but rebounded by Howard. He missed the first one but got the second. Good stay with it by the Rangers, and Howard gets the bucket. It's 46-33. Raiders outlet to Nykum against the press. Nykum goes cross lane inside to Summersheim, and he lays it up and in. That's how you break that press. Now Mark Rohr wants a timeout.
Didn't think that pass was going to sneak in there, but it did. A good wraparound pass there from Caden Nykum to a wide open Sam Summersheim.
Summersheim on the back end there. That was a good press breaker by the Raiders against that Ranger press. And Mark Rohr, I think, wants to talk about a different way to attack that on our next couple of trips. So Caden Bowman's going to check into the Ranger lineup here with 2:46 to go in the third. So David Welp just trying to push some buttons here.
Well, again, they had it to single digits just a moment ago, but then the Raiders went on a nice run there and got three big buckets to extend this lead again.
So the Rangers drop it in with 2:45 to go in the third, down 15. Howard with it, shovels it off, long jumper off left wing, no good. Rebounded by the Raiders. Summerside picked it out her on that miss by Nally, up the left side to Nykum. Nykum spins left of the lane, gets cut off, brings it back out to Gasser. Now Montgomery, deep right hash mark. He'll back it out near the timeline with 2:24 to go in the third, across the back line to Gasser. Gasser in triple threat position, puts it on the floor toward the right wing, goes inside to Summersheim. He lays it up and in. Thought it was going to bounce out.
There again, Gasser with a very nice assist.
Again, they can't guard all of them, and they're really focusing on Colson. And the guys just finding that open man. Leonard tries to get in the post. Good defense by a step in by Summersheim into the post. They get it ahead to Nykum. Nykum left of the lane, puts it up, got it and one. Nykum with a layup, and again, he's the guy getting that ball in the outlet against his defense, and that time he went right to the basket to make him pay.
Right, and early in the season, he was missing those shots, and he's starting to come around and hit those big buckets, the big drives, and that, too, in itself is great to see. 52-33 Southridge.
Jacob and Reed Howard check into the game. Nyka misses the free throw.
Wow, first miss of the night.
Here comes Drew Howard up the floor for the Rangers. Right elbow jumper is good. Boy, is he tough. He's got 15. He's a scoring machine, 52-35, and they've played him off the ball a lot more this year. Gasser up for Southridge. 1-4 high set, elevator play for Whitehead. He has it at the top of the key. Didn't get the shot off. He goes left side with it, has to spin it back to the left wing. He goes now to Nykum. Nykum with the basketball. He penetrates right of the lane, takes it in and lays it up, missed it, rebound. Sermersheim got the follow. Sermersheim on the board once again. He's got a 10-point quarter here, and the Raiders up 54-35.
Awesome.
Reed Howard, jump stop in the lane, turnaround jumper over Gasser. He couldn't get it off the front of the rim. We've got a whistle and a foul. This one may be against Sermersheim trying to get on the defensive glass. It will be Sermersheim.
Now the big body and Blake Hagedorn comes back in for David Welp's club.
Here comes Leighton Lauderdale in for Sermersheim for the final probably a minute one here in the third. So Lauderdale in there to bang around inside, and that's what he can do. Drew Howard goes out to Bowman. Bowman with it, gets it to Jacob. Jacob looks to penetrate, goes down the lane, puts up a floater, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to go off a Raider.
Forest Park, isn't it? No.
Going to give it to the Rangers.
Okay.
Under one to play here in the third, 54-35 Raiders. Howard with it. He looks inside. Still looking. Throws it out to Jacob. Right side. Thought about the three outside the arc. Dumps it down to Hagedorn. A whistle and a reach in on Southridge as Hagedorn got it in the post, and it's going to be against Gasser.
Quick hands to Gasser there.
Yeah, he stole a bunch of balls tonight.
Yes, he has.
Reed Howard inbound on the baseline. Howard looks. He looks. Goes to Jacob. Jacob with it. Penetrates. Gets cut off the left elbow. Now right of the lane. Now gets cut off. Now Howard baseline. Little jumper. No good. Rebound tipped around inside. Knocked off Lauderdale's hands. But they're going to say it's last touch by Leighton. It's going to be Ranger ball.
Yeah,
They've had the ball on this end of the floor for a while.
Leighton battling in there. Getting his chance of some PT.
Rangers bring it in. Universal inbounds play that they run. They go out to Howard. Drew. Out to Bowman. Bowman, right of the lane. Out to Jacob. Tees up a three. Got it. Jacob gets his 10th, his second three. And it's 54-38 with 20 seconds to go here in the third. See if they finish this quarter off better than they finished off the half. That was not very good. Montgomery with it, gets the double team. Leaves it off for Gasser out front. Gasser skips it to Colson. Left elbow goes down the lane with a floater off the rim and in. Off the front of the rim, just a teardrop as time expires.
Well, there's your answer.
Montgomery with 30, and they did finish it off just a tad better. After three on the RG Mechanical scoreboard, Raiders 56, Rangers 38. We'll step aside. We'll have more after this. Kurt Gutgsell, Scott Sollman back to Beekler, 56-38 as we head to the fourth quarter. Raiders will have the ball to begin this fourth quarter.
Well, Raiders started the third quarter on a cold spell, missed their first four shots, but then kind of redeemed themselves. Got 7 big buckets and got that lead up to as high as 15 at one time.
Montgomery with it goes out to Gasser. Gasser right side deep, inside to a cutting Whitehead out of the quarter break. A little goober type of play, and Whitehead gets the layup. There wasn't anybody within 15 feet of him.
Well, Gasser is just turning it up a notch on the offensive.
Into the corner, long jumper by Jacob, no good, but a whistle and a shove inside. We'll see who it's on. Maybe Gasser trying to box out Bowman.
It could be Colson, too.
Yeah. I guess it was away from the action. And I saw Bowman and Gasser going at it. It's going to be on Colson. That's his third, 58-38, Raiders by 20. Right side, Ebelhair into the corner to Howard. Howard shuffles it off to Jacob. Jacob with it, guarded by Whitehead. Spins inside the lane, kicks it in the corner. Ball knocked away by Gasser. Another steal.
That's his 6th steal. 6.
58-38 with 7:12 to go. Raiders by 20. Montgomery on a clear out against Jacob. Has it, puts it on the floor, leaves it off for Nykum. Nykum deep left with it for Southridge. Looks in the post for Sermersheim, dribbles toward the left corner, now back to the wing. Nykum, baseline jumper, air ball, rebounded by the Rangers. Now here comes Howard. Reed Howard into the corner. Wide open three, Ebelhair. In and out, no good. Rebounded by the Raiders. Gasser quickly up the left side for Southridge. Into the lane to a cutting Nykum on the right side of the floor. Put it up, got his shot blocked. Saved it to Gasser out. The Colson shot fake doesn't trigger. He'll back it out with the Raiders up 20. 6:32 to go here in the contest. Montgomery gets it back. They flip it out to Nykum. He throws it to Gasser on the high right. Gasser with it. Gets the screen from Sermersheim. Sermersheim rolls off of it. They can't get it to him. Now Gasser brings it out behind the volleyball line on the right point. Works against Ebelhair. Shovels it off the Colson. Free throw line, rise and fire. Off the rim, no good. Rebound inside by Hagedorn. Just ripped it out of there again. Gets it to Simon Jacob. Quickly up the floor for the Rangers. Jacob to a cutting Howard. Led him too far. It's out of bounds. Back to the Raiders.
Right. It was probably going to be a nice drive by Howard, but just led him astray. Did Simon Jacob, and that is the 8th turnover for the Rangers.
Leonard back into the Ranger lineup. Raiders on top 58-38. Under 6 to play here in the contest. Gasser will bring it up for Southridge. Gasser with it. Takes it left of the lane, all the way underneath the basket. Kicked it into the corner to Whitehead, and it was knocked out of bounds by the Rangers.
Well, two big clogs for Forest Park is getting a breather in Simon Jacob and also Drew Howard sitting on the bench.
Scoring right there.
Yep.
Whitehead to bring it in the corner on the Raider end of the court. Gets it to Gasser at the point. Gasser goes high right into the corner. Colson with a rise and fire three, no good. Rebound Sermersheim. Sermersheim to a back cutting Colson. He takes it in, reverse layup and got it. 32 for Colson. Again, he cut. Even the best players who cut without the ball score.
But it started with Sermersheim getting that big rebound.
Yeah, he kept it alive, 60-38. On the other end, Ebelhair, line drive, jumper from 15 off the mark, no good. Rebound scooped out of there by Caden Nykum, gets it ahead to Gasser. Gasser, right-handed dribble, takes it toward the right baseline, out to Colson, into the lane. Nice pass into Sermersheim. He put it up and missed it as he fell to the floor, rebounded by the Rangers. Forest Park on the push. Reed Howard down the right side, runs into Nykum, fall-away jumper, got it, and one. There's some contact there. He went one way. Nykum went the other like magnets.
Nykum shoved him, though.
Yeah, and he might have the and one. The freshman not afraid to take it in. And
well, on the other side, Southridge, again, a good shovel pass there to Sermersheim. He just couldn't get the bucket, but now Reed Howard at the line misses.
This is the free throw. Colson tries to save from going out of bounds. Can't. Well, yes, he did. Knocked it off a Ranger.
I think he knocked it off Cooper Ebelhair.
So, Forest Park fans don't like it. The Rangers will defend on the full court. They get into Gasser. They trap him. They go up the floor to Sermersheim. He goes in from the left side, laid it up, missed it, but got fouled. Sermersheim, who would have made a great tight end, caught that ball over his shoulder from Gasser and went right to the basket. But if you listen to me enough, everybody would have made a great football player.
Yeah.
60-40 as Sermersheim will be at the line. What a game he's played tonight. Free throw in the air is around the rim and in.
Coach B loves that you try to recruit.
So, Sermersheim gets his 14th, and he's been really good at the free throw line tonight. And he's worked hard on the glass against Hagedorn. Next free throw is up and good for Sermersheim. It's 62-40.
Yeah, he had 10 in that one quarter alone.
Raiders by 22. 4:48 to go in this one. Raiders trying to climb back to the 500 mark. Into the lane, big jump stop by Nally, got cut off. Whips it in the corner to Leonard. His three from the right corner is no good, and the Raiders gobble up the rebound, and here comes Gasser. Met at the timeline by Leonard. Point wing right side to Nykum. Nykum looks inside from that right wing, right in front of Mark Rohr and the Raider bench. Gets it back out to Gasser. Works against Leonard to a back-cutting Montgomery. Ball got through there, and it's off Colson, out of bounds. I don't think Colson thought the ball was going to get through that many white shirts, and next thing you know, it was on him, and he couldn't handle it. I don't know how it got in there.
Yeah, it was a beautiful pass from Gasser there, but how it got through, I don't know.
It may have been tipped, and sometimes it misdirects too. Rangers the other way, down by 22. Out top, Reed Howard on the right side. Penetrates right lane, ball knocked away by Whitehead. Raiders got 2-on-1. Whitehead all the way from the left side, lays it up and in. Had Colson running the floor with him. The Whitehead takes it instead. He's got 6, and it's 64-40. Raiders on top by 24, just 3:46 remaining. On the other end, Nally rises at the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Nykum. Raiders have it. Here comes Gasser jogging across the timeline. Gasser with it, works against Leonard for the Rangers. Gasser all the way to the basket, marches in there and scores.
Scoring at will is the Raiders, and we have a timeout, Forest Park.
Gasser gets his 9th. Timeout on the floor, 66-40. Raiders on top with 3:24 to go. In this one, we'll take a break, and we'll have more after this. Back to Beekler, 66-40, Raiders on top. Colson Montgomery leads the game with 32. Alessandro DeRosa comes in for him. Howard goes to Leonard. He gets cut off by Gasser. Into the post to Jacob. He gets triple downed. Brings it back out to Nally. Top of the point to Leonard. Now to Jacob. Thought about the 3. Drives it against Summerside. He cuts him off. Back in the corner to Drew Howard, baseline jumper, no good. Weak side rebound by Whitehead. Raiders up by 26 with 2:49 to go. Whitehead brings it across the timeline. DeRosa's been out for a couple of games because of a minor injury. Played well in the Mount Vernon game. Baseline Nykum goes in from the left side. Tall Timber put it up, short-armed it, alligator-armed it, no good. Rebounded by the Rangers. Leonard quickly down the right side. He puts it up in traffic and missed it. Rebound Battleford got his own and laid it up and in.
Stayed with the play, got a big offensive putback. 66-42.
5 for Leonard. Raiders the other way. Gasser across the timeline against Howard. Raiders going to sub even more here. The next stoppage, Gasser into the lane, circles it back out on top to Whitehead. A lot of guys at that scorer's table across the way.
Yeah, from both sides.
Whitehead into the lane, jump stop, little teardrop, and he got it. Carter Whitehead. He's got 8. Raiders spreading that scoring out. It's not just been Montgomery tonight. He's been a big part of it. Jacob on the other end tees up a 3 off the back rim, no good. Nally kept it alive. It's tipped out of bounds. Back to Forest Park. Good work by Nally on the board. And they're really emptying that bench here.
Yeah, Mick Ubelar, also Fernando Hernandez in for the Raiders.
Roth Gerber coming in for Forest Park. Also Calvin Hassenauer, Clayton Weissite.
And also Leighton Lauderdale back in there.
Lauderdale played earlier.
And now Brayson Foose.
So that's good. Raiders getting guys in. Rangers to inbound underneath their basket. They get it in the corner to Hassenauer. Hassenauer out front to Rothgerber. Now Hassenauer right side. Looks inside for Weissite. They go out top as they swing it around the outside. Rangers down 68-42. Reed Howard, baseline right side, runs into traffic, puts it up, no, but got fouled. It's a couple of times that he, like his brother, finds ways to knife in there for offensive opportunities.
Well, I was going to say, they play much alike, even though, they're very close in stature. Drew is 6 foot, Reed is 5'11" freshman.
Misses the first one. Those two aren't the toughest. Little Bree is the toughest.
Is that right?
She gets after it now. Her dad coaches her.
All right.
Jared coaches her, and she, after having those older brothers, she doesn't back down from anybody. As Reed Howard gets the free throw, he's got 3 at 68-43. Fernando Hernandez brings it across the timeline, gets the brace and Foose. Throws it out to Mick Ubelar, and the Raiders will spread the floor. They're going to have a chance to ice this one away out front. Mick, Fernando, into the post to Lauderdale, trying to get him a bucket. Power dribble, puts it up, and couldn't get it to fall.
Well, I think the Raider contingent was wanting him to get it.
Yeah, so were his teammates. They were jumping up off that bench. Now Howard in the other end for the Rangers. Gets it to Hassenauer. He scoops it up off the glass, no good. Rebound volleyballed inside. It's Weissite to follow. Little half hook in the lane. He got hammered. He'll be at the line to shoot it twice. So Whiteside, big 6'5" sophomore, he'll be at the line to shoot 2. Throw off the mark, no good, 68-43.
Whiteside 6'5" sophomore, so again a lot of size once again for the Rangers here in the future.
And he hits the second of the 2. So the Raiders under 30 to play here, 68-44. Nick Ubelor outside for the Raiders. And gets a screen from Lauderdale, doesn't really use it. Now takes it to the top of the key, backs it out. Tried to get Alessandro on a back cut. Now Raiders get it stolen away, and Howard goes in for the layup with 6 seconds to go. And that will do it. The Raiders are going to get a very impressive 68-46 win over the Forest Park Rangers in what could be the first of 2 here in this high school basketball season.
Yeah, it was a really nice win, probably the biggest that a Southridge club has had over Forest Park at Beekler Arena here. So very impressive, and some impressive stats as we'll look at in a bit as well.
Raiders win it 68-46. It's going to wrap things up on our coverage on 18 WJTS. If you're listening, you can catch it at 11:30 tomorrow, right after Jasper and Northeast DuBois. So once again on 18 WJTS, 68-46, the Raiders beat Forest Park. It's going to wrap up our coverage on 18 WJTS.
This has been a presentation of 18 WJTS Sports.